Hello, Cindy. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert over at Zucor Marketing. Thank you so much for talking to Shanique. She sent your website over to me for analysis. Thank you so much for allowing us to do that for you. And the first thing I have to tell you is that you have a beautiful website. Clearly, it is one that you spent money on, and it is money well spent. Now, I like the layout. I like the cohesion of the colors. It's just a really superior website. Plus, there's a lot of interactivity and, lots of places to click. Once somebody gets here, they are going to be happy to follow along. And this is your entree into your company. This is like you inviting them into your company. It's very warm. It's a wonderful website for that. Now, I'm not so interested in the aesthetic aspect of it because that really doesn't have any effect on whether or not somebody will come here to visit. Nobody visits a site because it's pretty. But people do come and visit a site because Google sent them there. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about in this analysis. Now, the first thing I do when I analyze a site is I have this paid tool. It's called Ahrefs. And it shows me the metrics of your site, and it shows me how it's been performing over the last couple of months. The next thing I do is a regular old Google search, because that is who is driving 96% of the traffic to your site. And I would like you to be among the 4% that actually gets visitors. So Google actually, most people don't know how it works, and that is a disadvantage for those who have a site on Google and want to get customers to go to it. Not knowing how Google works is a problem. So I'm going to tell you how Google works. I'm going to show you what you need to do, and hopefully that will help you improve your website. Now, the first thing is, in a Google search, you're going to see something called the map pack. At least that's what we call it in this industry. And it's because they're attached to the map. Now, these folks here did something that these folks here did not do, and that was fill out a Google business profile. Now, the Google business profile is like, a Facebook profile essentially, but it's for your business. It's going to ask you what your opening and closing hours are. It's going to ask you to prove that the website is your own. Probably a pretty good fail site. What this is good for, what filling out the Google business profile is for, is that it sort of allows you into the Google family, if you will, or as I like to put it, the Google mafia. But and the value of that is getting up here at the top of a Google search. There is a monetary value to being at the top of a Google search. It is absolutely worthwhile to achieve that. Now, there is possible to achieve that. That's what I'm showing you now. Map pack is one, filling out the map pack, the Google business profile. Here's number two. I'm going to show you this by showing you your number one Google competitor. They are number two here on the list of actual folks down here in what we call the organic search area under the map pack. And Angie's List not being an actual roofer, I'm going to go with Garcia. Now, I'm going to refer to them as your Google competitor. Here is their website. I'm going to do something really fast to show you what I'm talking about. Google really loves content. Content is king over at Google, and there's a reason for that. Google likes their customers to be educated about whatever subject it is that they have typed into a Google search. And now this is interesting because you have double the number of words that your competitor has. But all words are not the same. So I'm going to show you how that could be possibly misconstrued and why they are up at the top. Now, here is the deal. You have keywords of 2 on your website, and that is not ideal. Keywords are words that Google expects you to have on your website based upon a number of things. The Google searches that are done that your website comes up in, and your competitors' websites, and also these areas that you serve. So you could have a lot more than 2 keywords. Now I'm going to show you what Garcia has for keywords. 1,400. So there's a little bit of a catch up to do there, but I'm going to show you their keywords, and maybe that will reveal something to us. Roofing company, Baton Rouge. Roofing, Baton Rouge. A lot of these are variations of the same thing, but I'll tell you why. Company is not the same as companies. The Google algorithm does not know the difference between singular and plural. It does not understand that roofing is related to roofers. So it is just looking for words. It is just this dumb computer program that is crawling through the internet looking for very specific things. Now, those are the keywords. There's other things in there like gutters from your industry, metal roof, siding. Oh, no, that says Slidell. Roofing companies, New Orleans. So all of these various communities that they serve is another source of the keywords. Now, I'm going to show you the importance of a keyword, though. I'm going to show you in a very easy way. Let me try to get rid of that. There we go. Now, I'm going to look for the word best. Oh, there we go. You have the best roofing and gutters in Louisiana. This is one that stumps a lot of people. They do not have that on their website, and I cannot figure out why. They don't say that they're the best roofer in wherever it is they are, because without that, when somebody types it into a Google search that they are looking for the best roofer in Louisiana, those sites do not show up because it doesn't say so on the site. So you did really good. You get an A+ and an extra star for that one. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is your backlinks. You have one backlink. And a backlink is where your site appears on somebody else's site and there is a link back to your site. So for instance, Yelp might be one. If you have a Yelp profile and you claim that and you put your website on there, then that means there is a link back to your site on Yelp. Now, I'm going to show you what they have for backlinks. They have 943. Now, I'm going to show you what they are. Homestead.com. Actually, they lost that one. That's a shame for them. Expertise.com, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, This Old House, Owens Corning, because I'm assuming they use their products, on and on. Now, you want your sites like this, your backlinks, to be on sites that are rated from 0 to 100. You want them rated from 70 to 90s. Because anything lower than that, most people don't care, and the algorithm does not check for that anyway. For instance, down here at the bottom, you don't need to be listed on blogsmine.com. And nobody knows what that is. They don't go to their roofers for that, so who knows why they're on that. But you do want to be on any site that is 70 or above. And that is not hard to do either. You can find out what those are, and most of them are a question of just going and filling out a profile. And these are not by any stretch the exhaustive list of all of the various companies that have a website that are in the 90s. So, finding out what those are is something you could do yourself. You could go and Google all of your competitors and see what sites they're on, but that would be kind of time consuming at the very least. Now, the final thing I'm going to show you is the monetary value of what you have going on here. You last month had 0 visitors to your site based upon a Google search. Not one person searched Google and went to your site. Now, here is what Garcia had. They had 4,100 visitors to their site, and they figured that those visitors probably put in their pocket about $46,600. Now, this company does a lot of various research around the country, around various industries, so this is probably a pretty good guess about how much those 41,000 clicks were worth. And that is money that is just being left on the table because you're not very high up in the search results. Here's the final thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go down and look for V&V here, see if I find it, because most people do not search past the related searches. That's the bottom of page 1. Now I'm going to see if I can find you somewhere down here close. Okay, I'm now at the bottom of page 2. And I'd like you to think about your own Google search habits. How far down, there you are. How far down would you search before you gave up and thought to yourself, you know what, I have what I need from here on out? So the point of all this is that you can make this website of yours a tool of your business that actually brings you customers, puts money in your pocket, and that's what this is all about. Now, You can do the things I've told you yourself. I'm not going to lie to you, but it would be best done by somebody with experience and expertise. And that's where I think Shanique could come in and probably give you a really good hand at figuring out what the next steps are here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope I've been helpful, and you have a great rest of your day.